The third member of the group is an old man with a long, straggly beard who is dressed in old armor. He turns quickly to face you, brandishing a rusty sword. Who are you? Another conniving wretch who serves the traitor? Don't come any closer. Calm down. No, I came here with the blessing of the Herald of Yomide, the Lightbringer. I am seeking the angel Targona. The old man drops his sword in shock. Can this really be the sign from the goddess? The one I've been waiting for? You must be seeking our protectress. We don't know her name, but there is another angel in this repulsive dungeon. The elf, who has been silent up to now, stands and says, So you're the foolhardy soul who's ended up here. Who are you? We're the only survivors. The only ones apart from the monsters and demons, I mean. The old fellow is a crusader. He ended up here accidentally around 20 years ago. He camped out in the ruins of the house, found the magic door and came through it, but of course he couldn't get out again. I'm one of the last to have been brought here by Areelu herself. She literally dragged me out of the demon's jaws, and I don't even know what she wanted me for. He kept me in a magical sleep most of the time, and then she lost interest in the laboratory. And the druid, that one making friends with the plants and the roots, he's been here since the very beginning. I think he's from Sarkoris, but he's half mad. I wasn't a talker even back when I first met him, so we don't know his name or any other details about him. He grows food for us, and he doesn't talk. He's the best neighbor you could hope for. He grows food and doesn't talk? Okay. Areelu left people alive down here. She's just abandoned the place? That's right. She opened the cages but sealed the way out from the outside. What else were you expecting from the architect of the world wound? Compassion and mercy? How do they know about the world wound if they've been kept in here for all of the time? Sometimes I think that leaving us here was just another one of her experiments, and we're just rats in a maze. So you've tried to get out of here. Countless times, by whatever means we could think of. Nothing worked. Maybe if we'd had a powerful cleric or spellcaster among us. Then again, seems unlikely if Areelu imprisoned an actual angel down here so easily, doesn't it? The elf nods toward the unmoving winged woman. We can't even explore the whole laboratory. Some of the passages are blocked by barriers that only let demons through. How have you survived all this time? With difficulty. There were more of us before, subjects of Areelu's experiments, mortals and demons and other abominations. When she left, and we were all freed, it was chaos. The demons killed everyone they could, then they turned on each other. The mortals who survived set up a base here. The druid grew food for us, the others kept the demons at bay and tried to find the way out. New arrivals would appear rarely, unlucky travelers or reckless adventurers who ended up here by accident. As you can see, we're the only ones who survived. What's wrong with her? We found her like this, and we couldn't break through the barrier. Maybe she is the energy source for the world wound expanding, but a single angel, that would be a... Wait, her wings. You seeing that? That's a demonic wing. They're changing. Angelic demonic. Interesting. She must be sleeping or at least immobilized. We call her the Protectress. A priest from Brevoy came up with the name. He used to be one of our brotherhood here until the demons got him about 7 years back. We call her the Protectress because the angel's aura, even caged, protects us from the demons. This place is still crawling with them. We try not to stray too far from her. She's all that keeping us alive. Oh, interesting. Can you tell me anything useful about this place? It might just be wishful thinking, but I guess that there is some way to get through those barriers blocking us. We tested them so many times, they only allow full-blooded demons to pass through them. Except the barriers were here long before Areelu abandoned the lab, which means that she was able to walk through them somehow. And maybe she had a key that we can look for? Who knows? There's one more thing. I've heard the demons, the sentient ones, mention something called the Lexicon of Paradox. I don't know what it is, but they talked about it like it was an artifact of some kind, a relic. In other words, something valuable, so it's possible that it could help us get out of here, but I don't have the slightest idea what it is or where to look for. Are you seeing that? Inside these columns, there's a sort of energy. And these two crystals seem to be quite important. I'm not going to sit here doing nothing. There's got to be a way out of this place. Alrighty. Yeah. Let's see what we can come up with.
I'm off.
All the iron.
I do what I must.
Well, let's get into the heart of the laboratory. The fork enveloping you. I need to go away for 20 seconds. Maybe a little bit longer. It's me, Mario. The fog enveloping you seems at once as thick as soup, yet almost transparent. Strange silhouettes merge in the fog. You blink and you see someone standing next to you. Blink again. There's no one there. Voices can be heard in the fog. Young and old, men and women. Loud and barely audible. They say disconnected phrases, but not in unison. One voice may start a word, then another voice finishes it. Closer. Closer. Come this way. With us you won't be alone. Why aren't you coming? Why can't we see you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Silence stretches out for a few moments. Who are we? Who am I? I. What are you doing to us? Why won't you open up? Wrong. Begone, illusion. Power rolls within you, bursting free, piercing through the eerie fog and hurtling forward to the source of it and slams into it. You hear the howl of many voices, then the fog dissipates and the voices subside. Oh, okay. Hey, what the heck? What the heck? Where are we? Is this some place between the worlds? Celia, how many times do I have to tell you? Slow down. With you, it's always act first, think later. Oh, now we're going to dive into the minds or history of our companions. Interesting. I'm not doing it on purpose, Asemi. I swear. I know you're not doing it on purpose. I know, so no. Now, let's try that move again, okay? Celia's dark eyes are filled with tears. She blinks them away. Celia, are you all right? Everything was different for a moment. My life was different, as if Akemi, the paladin who died because of me, was still alive. She trained me and we traveled all over and so much happened. Celia grits her teeth. It was an illusion, let's just drop it. Are you ready to keep going? I'm always ready. Damn.
I'm gone.
Predictable. Nothing. Commander. There's just nothing. Nothing that he regrets. What happened to you? To me, nothing. I assume an attempt was made to invade my mind, to extract some secret urges, passions. Thankfully, like any good officer, I possess none of these things. Okay, alrighty. Ready to move on? I'm always ready. And then some. I insist that we move off without delay. We must find whatever it is that is trying to influence us. Okay. He doesn't have a weakness. His mind cannot be corrupted. He doesn't have passions, emotions. Why would he? Paladin, okay. We're going to next feet. Shield badge. Do we need that? Prerequisite for shield master. Okay, that's important. Complete. On ritual. Hell Knight. Piranha Storm. No, what? No, we don't have light weapon. Armor focus. Heavy armor focus. Yes. Let's make him more tanky. Perfect.
We do it my way.
What a pretty doll. Can I play with you? Oh, that's Ember. Sure, Ember. I have a dollhouse too. Want to see? Here, have a cookie my mom made. Will you come play with us tomorrow? I'll bring ribbon and we can put them in our dolly's hair. How is this a bad memory? The illusion dissipates and Ember opens her eyes, looking dazed. Where did they all go? Oh, they weren't real. That was a good dream. But it wasn't true. I think it was demon magic. I don't know why they showed me that. To make me sad? Demons are strange. Are you ready to move on? Yes. Yes, let's move on.
Yes?
Okay. Greater spell focus. That's not terrible. I'm not even sure what kind of spell mastery we want. Armor proficiency. Do we want that? Back to back, breath of experience. I would like to improve spells. What kind of spells should we improve? Shielded caster. Your allies cover you while you cast complicated spells. Whenever you are adjacent to an ally who has also this feat, you receive competence bonus and concentration checks. Spell specialization. Okay, that's all offensive magic. Spell penetration. Skill focus. Particularly adept at that skill. Shake it off. Ooh, scribe scrolls. Maybe that's important. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. Summon monster. Baleful polymorph. No. Feeble mind, hold monster, dominate person. Okay, dominate person. And heroism greater. Wait, dispel magic greater, yes. That could come in handy. Perfect. Greatest scientist in all Golarion, your addendum 120 to volume 5 of the Encyclopedia has caused a furor across all the scholarly forums of Absalom. Interesting, so this is also very positive. I am delighted to observe your scientific work. When can we expect your next publication? Yeah, the dream of every scientist. Very soon, by the end of the year at the latest, I am making corrections to my 6th and 18th addenda to the 3rd volume of the Encyclopedia, and then I plan to rewrite the 1st volume in its entirety. I already have a slew of revisions I wish to make. Well, that's very positive. Why? What is this dimension doing? I mean, these are apparently the greatest wishes, situations they would like to be in. Either get their goals in life, so maybe. The vision dissipates. Hey, wait, Mr. Journalist, where'd you go? My corrections. Nino looks over at you. To the articles and the addenda. And the paragraphs. In your vision, it seems that your work on the encyclopedia Encyclopedia. Like a cyclops, but with an ending and an A. Encyclopedia. My tongue. I mean, I've already played today about 3 hours or something. 4 hours. Couple episodes, so my tongue is whirling around itself. In your vision, it seems that your work on the encyclopedia goes on forever. What a preposterous notion, and it's not even true. I am writing the encyclopedia for all of Golarion, for the students who will follow in my footsteps, for the professors who have limited opportunities to conduct their own experiments. I simply must finish it and get it published. Tinkering with it forever, adding more and more, that would be purest vanity. I'm not like that at all. Are you ready to move on? Yes, just a moment. I need to get rid of this ridiculous memory. She wrinkles her nose, rubs her hands over her forehead, and loudly exhales. Done. I'm ready to go. Come to think of it, what am I doing in here? Yes, I'm following the boy.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Okay, again. Greater spell for arcane armor training. You've learned how to cast spells while wearing armor. Reduce the arcane spell failure chance due to the armor you are wearing by 10% for any spells you cast. That's pretty good. Invisibility mass. Ooh, now we're talking legendary proportions. You can call upon the primordial power of an ancient megafauna to boost the size of your target. Because of its connection to living creatures of the distant past, the spell does not function on outsiders, undead, and summoned creatures. Your target grows to legendary proportions, increasing in size by 2 categories. The creature's height doubles and its weight increases by a factor of 12. Target gains a +6 bonus to strength, 4 bonus to constitution. Whoa, that's ridiculously powerful. Wow. Holy moly. And mass invisibility is also ridiculously powerful. Holy. Dragonkind too. The spell functions as Dragonkind. I accept that it also allows you to assume the form of a large dragon-like creature. What? Okay. Hello there. And legendary proportions. I mean, what the heck? Now we're talking. This game is awesome. Where are Dragonkind? 1, 2... So she can't use these spells or what? So we just generally unlocked them, or what did just happen? Odd.
I'm off!
Your eyes, Mograine. I always see a light in them. Is that inner strength, or perhaps the spark of your soul? Oh, we are in her... Oh, hello there. So she is interested. Share this with me. I want to possess you, to own you. Yeah, now her... That's her fear, that she will betray us. So she truly is good, if her greatest fear is to betray us. Maybe her greatest desire, that means that she's actively fighting and she doesn't want that. The vision fades to black and Arushale covers her face in horror. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. To want that. Such interesting fantasies you have. Please, don't. I know I'm a monster. I pray that I can keep myself in check, but it's just this place. It would wake the demon in anyone, even a mortal. I am also interested. What? Are you ready to move on? Yes, I am almost certain that a demon is creating these illusions. A very strange and powerful demon. We have to find them. Oh, our horse is here. Hello, horse. Espionage expert. Improved snapshot. Sure, whatever. What? Thirdly, ranger may select type of terrain. Favored terrain. Okay, what does that mean? Gains 1+ insight bonus on saving throws against demons. Fire effects? Ah. Mobility checks. Oh, that's not bad. Highlands. Athletic checks. Perception. Persuasion. Fire. Let's go with Abyss. Terrain expert Abyss next. Perfect. Oh, new spells. Summonation. Shield of Dawn. Animal growth. Target animal grows to twice its normal size and 8 times its normal weight. Can we aspect of the wolf? Hello there. Inspiring recovery. You can heal a creature. Ooh. Call upon very recently dead creature to fight beyond death's reach. This healing can even bring back to life party members that have died within 2 rounds. Hello there. If you awaken a dead creature in this way, all allies within 60 feet who can see it regain consciousness. Ooh, what? Creatures killed by death effects cannot be revived this way. Curing them. Cannot bring them back to life. Interesting. Blessing with Salamander. Oh, she has a lot of interesting stuff. Hello there. Can we increase the size of our horse? Let me see. Where are the spells? Why can't she use any spells? Are these maybe spell-like ability, necromancy? Do we have to specialize in a certain path so we can, for example, use necromancy spells? I mean, I don't know, but I have the feeling that that is what's missing in entire gameplay. I mean, since I'm basically modding / cheating the battles, we never had to dive into that too hard. Okay, Shadowfax, perfect. What do we need with Shadowfax? Endurance. Sure. Sleep in armor without becoming fatigued. Oh, maybe that happened. Sometimes when we rested, we were fatigued. Maybe that was because we... Damn, this game is realistic. Because we slept in armor, which is of course ridiculous. Spirited Charge, why not? Let's improve our horse. Riding and mounted combat are available to any character that has an animal companion larger than them by 1 size category. Yes. Enemies in my home! I won't let you pass the threshold. My queen, I shall save you from this beast. The prey has fallen right into my lap. If I kill you, my name will be on everyone's lips. So they killed all these demons and threw them in the pot. Very nice.
Don't hold back!
Your executioner.
Beneath the top layer of the quivering red mass, you can make other features of various demons. An eyeless Lily too opens its mouth in a silent scream. A Painajai wriggles its multi-jointed limbs, broken tails and wings trembling. All of it is connected, fused into a single whole, and this whole twitches convulsively as you approach. You hear voices, the same ones that call to you in the fog. I wane, dwindle, I gasp for breath. What are you? No, nothing. You killed Ruin, but you! What are you? The voices are unleashed in a drawn-out shriek like a death cry. Now you can be at peace. The voices in your head subside. The unpleasant sensation of an alien presence also disappears. Oh dear. What's that? Loot. Nothing of interest? Half-fiend, Great Axe, Blood, Chariot Demodand, Knowledge. This medley of flesh and limbs of various demons seems like a single organism, the result of some monstrous experiment. Do we have anything else here? I guess that's the door outside. Wait, what did just happen? Oh no, stupid suture, you forgot. You clean forgot. We have abyss barriers in this place. Demons can cross them, but others can't. Clever! But you can get through if you have the key. Here, take it. What? Why is he helping us? Why is he helping us? It's possible to set the captured angel free. How do we get back? Touch the crystal.
Desired result: to preserve the specific abilities of the donor subjects in the final fused entity. The idea is promising and may influence my other research.
Can we get back? Main part of the laboratory. Well, if we have the key, of course I'm going to set her free. Examine the barrier. The barrier surrounding the frozen angel shimmers disconcertingly. Succeeded at knowledge. The barrier appears to have been created from the essence of the abyss and reinforced with spells, repelling any living creature not of this dark place. Destroy the barrier. You see a beautiful, silver-haired woman whose face displays unusual, heavenly tranquility. On her, well, that wing is definitely demonic. Now you can get a good look at her wings. One looks strong and is covered in white feathers, just as you would expect of an angel. But the other wing, it looks like a framework of mismatched bones with a grimy purple substance stretched across instead of webbing, and it is covered in something akin to scabs or strange scales. The angel awakens and unexpectedly inclines her head in greeting. I do not know who you are, stranger, but thank you for freeing me. I am Targona, blade of Iomede's heavenly host. My captivity, though I was ignorant of it, lasted so long. How did you end up here? I was brought here from the brink of death. I had been fighting the Baelor Derazand alongside a troop of crusaders when we were struck by the Echo of Discari, a demon of terrifying power and cunning and an old enemy of mine. All my comrades perished, and the two demons set upon me like predators savaging a bird. The Echo ripped off my wing and left me to die among the bodies of those I failed to protect. And then she appeared, the architect of the world wound. The angel's gaze darkens. Sometimes I am amazed at the vast power, terrifying or benevolent, that can reside in a mortal. However, Areelu is no longer mortal. She brought me here, she treated me as much as she could, or as much as she seemed necessary. I can hardly remember those first days in the laboratory. Pain, strange magic, purple flames flickering around me. Areelu spent hours casting spells over me. I was chained the whole time. Though I was too weak to fight or flee, there was nothing else for me to do but to talk to her and to try to glimpse inside that black soul. I don't know what I hope to find in there. Perhaps the smallest glimmer of light, hope that all this could be remedied. All I saw was twilight, a veil of arrogance and secrets that Areelu used to keep herself separate from the world. Her thoughts were occupied by some grand experiment. I was of little interest by comparison. When she had finished her work, she put me into a deep sleep, healing sleep, she said. It was necessary to allow my new, but abominable wing to settle in. I have been in that sleep until now. What grand experiment was Areelu planning when she captured you? She wanted to perfect her accursed wound, the second opening, as she called it. What, the second? Where's the first? The rift was to be larger and more stable, opening a road to Golarion from new abyssal realms. What shook me was that she talked about the disastrous consequences of her plan with total equanimity, as though they were minor details that were but a distraction from the experiment itself. Wait, we know someone who's like that. Maybe she is Areelu Vorlesh? Maybe. That would be quite interesting. She could forget that she is Areelu Vorlesh. Only in some situations she would remember. I also know that her experiment required a mortal soul, perhaps as a sacrifice in some dark rite that would siphon the mortal's life force and use it for perverse ends. I heard, or rather pieced together from what I overheard, that the soul belonged to a child. Areelu, like many demons and demonic spellcasters, has the ability to wrest souls from their bodies and contain them in special vessels. The vessel containing that soul was delivered to the laboratory soon after I was brought here. Areelu was unusually distracted that day. She talked to me more than usual. That's when I learned the details of her plan. I was aghast when I realized that she was discussing the soul of a child, a soul which she likely wished to sacrifice. I cannot describe the horror.